Yeah.
So who do you think is next as Prime Minister?
Well, in many ways, obviously you don't know how the cookie's going to crumble, but in many ways, this country now, if you want to know what's going on, you just look at what Peter Mandelson wants.
Yeah.
Now, Peter Mandelson is one of the great slithery
Snakes.
characters in modern British history.
Well, cold-blooded for sure.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, he's a front man for the House of Rothschild. He goes on holiday with them and all the rest of it. So what Mandelson wants is what the Rothschilds want.
Right.
And you've got a man here who has come into government in a so-called democracy, and not one single vote has been cast in his favour.
Yeah.
He's just been appointed a member of the House of Lords with that silly bloody thing they wear, the ermine and all that bloody nonsense, which he would love. And he's been controlling this Labour government since he got back through these years of Brown. And he's just been appointed out of nowhere. Once again, recurring theme. No one in this country's had a say in him doing that. Yeah. And his man, again, you're always, things can always go wrong for them from their point of view. But his man is David Miliband, it looks like. He's been orchestrating and manipulating on his behalf for a long time. You know, and I wrote 3 weeks ago in an article that no matter what happened here, Brown was absolutely doomed.
Yeah, he was.
Because he was on Mandelson's hit list. Mandelson's been behind his back with a knife in his hand all the way along, just running it along. Oh, you get the next election, then we'll get rid of him.
Yeah.
And of course, within days, it's happened.
That's what's happened.
And it's Mandelson's behind it. And then you've got this guy, Alistair Campbell. This man is a proven, monumental liar whose lies have led to mass murder and maiming of a nation in Iraq.
Absolutely.
Right? Because his lies justified that happening. And he's being interviewed around here. I saw him on the telly all the time yesterday about his opinion about what's going to happen and what should happen. Who gives a shit?
He's a murderer and a liar.
You should be having your collar felt, man.
Yeah. David,
Not being asked for your opinion.
David, what's the best way for us to try and hack this matrix of stupid lies? Because I try my best every day to try and hack it.
What's the solution?
Well, we have to communicate information to the point where people become aware. And there's two things happening now. First of all, the information at the background, the connections is getting out. And on the other side, it's mirroring reality more and more. Because, I said years ago that there would come a time when all that's been hidden would come to the surface. It has to. You know, if you're manipulating an agenda to change society,
the truth will out.
There comes a point where that society starts to manifest. It has to. In other words, all that's been manipulated under the surface comes to the surface where you can see it. And that's starting to happen. And I'm finding anyway now that talking about the other background to what's going on, as opposed to the movie that we're seeing here, is much more easy to get across because people can see it. You know,
instant access to the information as well.
And people are much more aware in larger numbers that all is not as it seems, far more aware than people realise. And it's happening all over the world. But what we've got to do is turn that into non-cooperation. Simple thing. Simplest thing. You know, what tends to happen is people complain about it. Say these laws in this country where if you put your wheelie bin out on the wrong day or a few inches in the wrong place, you get fined a couple of £100 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And people go, "Oh, what's the country coming to? I don't know. What's on the telly, honey?" What if thousands of people in that area put their wheelie bins out the wrong place every week, month after month after month after month after month? They couldn't cope with it. But people don't do that. It's like this election, you know. If people wanted to make a statement in this election that they're not having it anymore, then they could have done it without doing anything. Just don't go to the polling station.
Expose the illusion.
And then all these characters around here would in the media would have been focused on what the heck has happened here.
Why does no one believe in it anymore?
The number of people voting has collapsed. That would focus. Also, why? Because it's a sham. Exactly. That's why. But instead, people trot along in a majority anyway, and they it's like people say, don't vote, it only encourages them.
Yes.
You know, and they put their vote in, they play the game, and then the game consumes them for another 4 or 5 years. We've got to stop cooperating, and we can do it in the most simple way. Stop bloody voting.
Yeah.
Because you're voting for 3 masks on the same face anyway. Well, if I don't vote, they'll get in. But it doesn't matter because they're the same as them. They've just got a different name on the door, you know. This is what we need to do.
Yeah, thanks, David.
Big time.
People not to vote, and someone.
I mean, you know, the system is just a total scam, a total sham. And while we cooperate with it, we hold the house of cards together. You know, if we stop cooperating with it, there's a big bang behind us, and these buggers all have their bloody legs in the air. You know what I mean?
About big bangs, what's going on with these nuclear power stations?
I don't know about nuclear power
David,
stations.
for the Love Police, can I please give you a hug?
I don't agree with that.
We're big into hugs. Can I give you a hug on camera?
You're a big man, mate.
Thank you, David. Keep up the great work.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great.
Appreciate it.
Pleasure to meet you.
Cheers, mate.